Morning musings from the studio on this tiny little Greek island. I am again without internet, so hopefully this is going to work. So far, so good. um, I am back in the studio because I don't have light. I moved everything over this way here. This is a better view. I've got some things adjusting some things in the studio. My my setup is changing. Summertime is coming. I need to be opening the doors, the balcony doors, and they open inwards. So there's not a lot of room in here for my usual little table. So I am creating a little table using my you see that? It's my easel, my one of my plein air easel setups, and I am using that as my little table. It works just fine, and I can move it around, so it's helpful in this little tiny space, keeping things keeping things going. Um, Today, I am going to go in and film the next layer of this painting, some things that I need to adjust and fix up and just get back into painting. It's been so long. I uploaded a blog post this morning on painting when you step away from the studio and uh, you know, and all of that. So I'm pretty much focused on this today. Uh, I like I've said many times before, when I need to reset everything in my mind, cleaning seems to be the thing that really calms me down. And so I spent the whole day yesterday doing a huge, massive spring cleaning, and feel really good about that. So now I am in here today. I've got things happening and coming up in the future, in the near future, some changes that I may have to make. I will probably have to change my morning musings time, either much earlier or later on in the day, and I'll let you know when I know. When I know. And so so that's on my mind. Basically, you guys, it's just coming back in here and spending some time and painting. I mean, actually painting. And I even had the thought today, I'm not even going to film anything. I'm just going to paint for me, but I'm not going to do that. Um, uh, I'm not going to do that because I want to work on this painting, and this painting is in my membership group that I've been working on and uploading for my members there to just kind of live the process with me throughout this painting. And this is the one that I want to do. I want to make some changes. There's some things that need to be adjusted, especially because it's a small painting. But generally, even if it were a large one, it can't stay. And you know what that adjustment is? It has to do with the rocks. Too many rocks, way too many rocks. And again, that's the positive thing of stepping away from your painting, because when you step away, then you can, when you come back and look at it, you're like, oh my, yes, that needs to go. And, pull it back together again, and you can see things more clearly. A lot of times, isn't that the case, right? If you get wrapped up in a problem, let's say a personal problem, if you get wrapped up in it, you can't find your way out until you step away, do something else, get your mind off it, focus elsewhere, and then when you come back to look at it, you're looking at it from a clearer perspective, from a readjusted state of mind. And it's the same thing in our paintings. It's exactly the same things. They say that, right, you cannot solve a problem on the level that the problem was created. And in a painting, you can't solve a problem in the painting until you have gone beyond your level, until you have stepped away and moved out and altered your perception. Then you can come back and solve the problem of the rocks in the painting, or whatever it is that's not working in the painting, just as we can do the same thing in our daily lives, right? So it's spending time with the problem when you cannot find a solution for the problem, which usually you can't until you step away and raise yourself up and come back at the problem from a different perspective, clear-headed, that you have worked through perhaps, or released some of the negative emotions that are going on in that problem. You can't go back and find a solution. Not until you, raise yourself up. So if you're in a problem, usually when you're in a problem in a relationship or with a family or with, whatever kind of relationship you're in, the problems are usually found in the anger, shame, fear places on that emotional frequency scale down in your lower chakra areas, usually. And in order to come to a solution that is workable and effective for you first, and also the other people involved, but that has to come from you first, is to raise yourself up and look at it from a place of, let's say, compassion or love, or a place of, empathy, those things. When you can come and look at it from that perspective, then a solution is there. So not being in my studio here and not painting on this particular painting has brought me some clarity to what needs to happen for this little painting to work. And so I'm going to go ahead and get started with that and film that today. I'm surprised I still have internet. I'm surprised I'm still here. We'll see what happens. It's good to have you here. Thank you so much for being a part of this journey with me. Be inspired, be creative, be you, and have a gorgeous, gorgeous day.